You didn't finish it, but I'll give it a mini review because I'd never imagined us reviewing this project anyway on here. Sahbabee's SAHEEM. Oh, yes, sir. Now, if you guys don't know, I don't want to say he's fully entering the Rolodex yet. But I mean, on the channel, you probably see the clip of it or whatever, right? When it comes to Sahbabii, I'm a fan of Sahbabii. I was a little bit late to the train, maybe a few months late. This man tried to put me on.
Nah, he was like a year late.
No, I wasn't. Because I remember This was his only project out, and I listened to that, and I jammed it, and I enjoyed it. But yeah, when it comes to Sahbabii, I enjoy his music, actually. And last year, I don't know what made me want to go back, like, through his whole discography. But last year, I listened to all the music I missed out on. Plus, I went back to the music I heard back when we worked at the Big Blue Building. Sahbabii is one of those rappers to me where he was that Young Thug clone that just, he never got the attention of Young Thug. I don't even say clone, baby. Because he literally takes a lot of sound and inspiration from Thug. And Thug is one of those people that is like one of the most influential artists of that time period in general. And to see a lot of his babies and where they have went, some of them, not all of them. Sahbabii is one of those ones that I feel like, I don't want to say he didn't go anywhere, but it's like, dang, why wasn't he like?
We peaked.
Very early.
I think we talked about this last episode, right? How I thought he was gonna be bigger, bro.
Yeah,
because like he had his own style, but
with that sound,
with that sound. And sometimes, bro, even on his album, like I ain't finished it, but to what I got, sometimes he do Thug better than Thug. I'm just saying, bro.
See, I was gonna say something.
What?
B.
I don't know if
at first, when I first heard this,
like in a minute, but like,
but see, this is the thing. B. I first heard this, I'm like, this all sounds like Thug.
Yeah.
But then I thought to start the thing, I'm like, I didn't like Barter 6 like that.
Yeah.
I didn't like 1017 Thug like that. I love this. Bro. I was like, is this Young Thug at home? I said, no, this is Young Thug upgraded.
Bro,
right
Viking, bro.
The second track?
Bro, Viking, bro.
Yeah, Viking is hard, but hey.
Viking is crazy.
Sahbabii, I don't know what it is, and I will admit, because like I said, I went through his discography all last year before we even started doing the show. And I don't know what really led me to get to his discography, but it's not like his projects is like insanely long. I mean, they follow a similar formula to this. But I will say, with certain albums before this, I really like, I think it's called Seven. The one with him and the squid on the front, it's like an anime cover. I like Sondus. Sondus is just hard. I think that's still his best project. This is up there, though, even though it's not really saying much compared to his discography. And a lot of people's like, oh, we don't talk about his discography enough. I'm like, trust me, you guys don't
That's
need
the one
to.
when he had the chick on his, like right there on like.
With Sondus? Yeah, the one with pull up with a stick on it.
What was the one? I remember the one before. What was the one when he had like stuff coming out of him or whatever? And it was like an anime cover.
That's what I'm saying.
That's 2017,
that's
right?
That's the one with Seven Squids. He did the song with R. Kelly, even though it's not on that project, but he did a song with R. Kelly. It's called it just went viral too because of some meme. With
Hey,
Leon
but Breadhead,
Thomas
I don't know. Breadhead was a single he put out a few years ago.
Yeah, it was it's on one of them projects.
Breadhead was fire, bro.
I like bread. What he said about booty hole.
No. On this album, like I didn't finish it. I know you're gonna talk more about it, but one song I was like, why did he put this on here? Bell Boys.
Bell Boys.
That song should have been on here. I was like, yo.
Nah, people was loving that song.
I know, but for me, I didn't care for it. I was just laughing, but I'm like, bro, if he would have took that out, to me, 1 through freaking 10, what I listened to was like, to me, was a perfect run. I was like jamming, but I was like, Bell Boys. I was like, this is the only slippage that I got.
When I first heard the album, I was like, But after I heard it like the third time, I'm like, oh,
see, I only heard it once, so I couldn't. We put built the.
Hey, facts. Hey, I be doing that too.
I'm like, no, I don't like this one yet.
But yeah,
oh, feel me? Oh my god.
No, so for me, I will say, this project for me, it's 18 songs, 46 minutes. Sahbabii, I don't know what it is in the water that he's been drinking recently, but he was like, I'm not gonna be Sahbabii on this album. I'm gonna be Young Thug, but I'm gonna be a better version. And I'm just like,
what?
Dang.
Why I feel like he hungry on this for some reason? Like I feel like he has something to prove.
I think because people really wasn't talking about his past few projects. Which there were some songs on his past few projects that I really enjoyed, but people really wasn't talking about him for one. He even had one song on one of them where he was introspective. He talking about his dead homie and things like that. Like, oh, you shouldn't want to go do that. Rewind. I think that's like one of my favorite songs by Sahbabii.
Yeah.
But honestly, I don't know what it is in the water that he's been drinking, but I feel like, and I hate to say it like this, Lost All My Feelings, when that song first came out, I remember when it first came out because, like I said, I was doing the Sahbabii listen.
Right.
So on my title, it was like, oh, you follow Sahbabii now. And then when the song popped up, I'm like, oh, Sahbabii had a new song. Let me check it out. I listened to it. I'm like, oh, this is fire. I'm like, this is fire. I'm like what are we doing? But then months later, it got viral on TikTok. And I'm like, all right. I'm like, but I don't see him coming out with a project anytime soon. He came out with a project this weekend, and I'm like, let me listen to this. But I'm scared. I'm going into this with no expectations. I know a lot of people were trying to praise his discography this weekend. No one was talking about his discography or his albums that was dropping before.
Hey, look,
it's that recency bias.
Well, I'm gonna tell you this. Look, nobody else was gonna talk about it. Came out, but who posted the news? Because that's
I didn't know.
Yeah, even though I don't follow
But that's
him.
because I switched streaming platforms.
Yeah, even though he's not my guy like that no more. Like I used to listen to him more. But when I saw him post on his Twitter, because I still follow, like, come on, bro, I gotta put it on here, bro. And I knew it was gonna be left field, but I'm like, I had to put it on there because it just
Sahbabee's my guy.
Yeah,
it's just that, like I said,
I knew
when I
was,
switch streaming services, a lot of my music gets lost. I don't remember what I like. My playlist is gone and stuff like that. I hate that because I'm like,
you still that's when you was on Tidal.
Yeah. So when I switched over, all the stuff I did it's not here no more, and I'm like, I got to start over. That's why I've been doing a lot of music on What We've Been Jamming. I've been trying to build my library back up because I'm like, okay, from now on I'm staying on Spotify. I'm not moving no more. But
I left, man.
When it comes to Sahbabii on this album right here, I don't know what it is, SAHEEM. But I'm like, dang, you did Thug to me better. And it sounds like older Thug.
Yeah.
Like Thug back when I was in high school, like blog era Thug. Back when he was still running around with Gucci Mane, kind of. I'm like, to me, this sounds like a better version of it. I'm like, at first I was like, oh, this is great value Thug. Then I started listening. I'm like, no. I'm like, I like this more than the Thug I was listening to back then.
Yeah, bro.
And I wasn't the biggest Thug fan back then. But I'm like, God dang.
Hey, bumping this in the whip, bro. I haven't even put this in the head. Bumping this in the whip was just amazing. I didn't finish it, but just I said it before, but still driving to the crib, playing this, I was like, bro, it didn't that on film talking about driving fast, bro. I said, cause hey, how my car, I told you when I drive faster, my music go louder, bro. I was like, on film. I was like, yo, this go for wreck. Like, I'm like, chill out, bro. But nah, hey, bro. I can't wait to finish the rest of the album. Yeah. You said it sounded like a totally different album.
To me, so going into this album and getting to Lost All My Feelings, I will say this, and this is one of my problems with a lot of the youngins from that era and this era. They make a whole bunch of songs, and sometimes I'm like, these songs don't sound like fully developed. It just sounds like you want to get on a different beat. You rapping the same stuff. I'm like, it's not really doing anything for me, some of these songs. Well, each of these songs, they all jam on their own, and I'll be cool with it. Like I said, some of these songs don't feel fully developed to me because there were some songs I was here for less than 2 minutes. I'm like,
for real?
You could just let this off the album. But yeah, going into this, like I said, Lost All My Feelings. To me, this sounded like this sounded like the first fully thought out song.
Yeah,
like it sounded like you went in there, you had no anticipation of making an album, but you wanted to at least make a single for people to listen to in the meantime. This is what Lost All My Feelings, and then after that, I was like, okay, he started getting into that deeper voiced Thug sound. I'm like, okay. Especially with Stay Away From Trouble. Stay Away From Trouble. I'm like, okay, the bass, the way it was hitting on that. Songs like Bye. I'm forgetting the other songs. Working, Save It For Me, Baby. I'm like, Sah.
Yeah.
This is one of my favorite projects from you. Like I said, I listened to your whole discography last year. There's some stuff in there where I'm just like, And my favorite two projects is the one with Sandus, the one with him getting head by the girl, and the other one is, I forgot the name of it. I want to call it Seven.
He got her on his stomach.
Yeah. What does Sandus stand for? And so then we got the other one with the squids coming out or whatever. I like that one as well, the one with the anime cover with Anime World on it. But this one right here, I'm like, Sahbabii, this is up there. This is up there for you in your discography. But I will say, people say that this is album of the year. I'm like, all right, guys, calm down.
Come on, bro.
Look, someone said that this year on the timeline. It was Sunny Digital. He said, album of the year. I said, is this the only album you listen to?
I think I saw you do that. Yeah. But I understand. I don't want to stereotype him, but I'm pretty sure he ain't listen to Common. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Well, some people only listen to it because it got Grammy nominated. No, I feel some type of way about that, but
because I know that's one of your album. That's probably your album of the year, right there.
But making this about Sahbabii because we'll talk about that later. Sahbabii. I honestly fully enjoyed this project, man. You came on here and you had something to prove, and while you do sound like you sound like an evolved version of Young Thug back in the blog era days. And I don't know, some people are like, oh, what are you talking about? For you young kids, y'all don't know nothing, so get out of here. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the people that was listening to Young Thug back then and probably was listening to Sahbabii during the SoundCloud era.
Yeah.
This Sahbabii sounds like Young Thug back then, but better.
Yeah.
It sounds more refined.
Yeah.
So this actually sounds really good, though. Obviously, you got to bump this in the whip. You got to bump it in the whip.
Sound really good.
I agree. But yeah, Sahbabii, SAHEEM. I really enjoyed this Sahbabii. Keep doing your thing, man.
Facts. I ain't finished it. I said that before, like I said before.
But you liked what you heard though.
Bro, that first 11.
You liked what
Except
you
for
heard.
built the ass.
Wow, bell boys, bell boys, bell
built
boys.
the ass.
Now you gotta listen to that. Hey, that vibe, B. Hey.
Oh my God.
Man, shout out to Beyond Beats and Culture.